We are officially in wild times when it comes to Fortnite esports, especially compared to other esports. I think we got to realize how crazy it is that top Fortnite pros are now officially switching the main devices they use to compete entirely. That is, yes, mouse and keyboard pros switching to controller. Officially, it's going to be Epic Whale to be the first, supposedly an FNCS warm-up so far doing well as a mouse and keyboard pro switching completely to controller. Apparently not going to be a publicity stunt, an actual switch for the NRG Fortnite Pro. We've also seen this in the past as well. We've seen plenty of top pros out there, at least Troll trying out controller, Tifu being one, Booga being another, Tom or 72 Hours. They've actually both live on stream have actually switched from mouse and keyboard to controller just to use the massive benefits of aim assist. If you guys are somehow not aware of this, when it comes to using aim assist for controller players, it is stronger in Fortnite than any other esport.
I was like, eat him. Eat him.
That's more like it. That's more like it, baby.
Good stuff, good stuff.
You ready? Yeah, get ready. Go, 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 go.
No way!
Yeah.
No way! And despite the lack of huge results, that's the big thing, right? We've seen so many debates out there, even XQC and Summit and Lyric and all those guys. We have a video on this channel from months back of all the top figures in esports and gaming who have talked about the aim assist in Fortnite compared to other esports being very, very strong. There's also long been a debate between mouse and keyboard players and controller players, as most games actually give controller players the aim assist advantage to try and offset the other advantages of mouse and keyboard players. We have not only seen, though, Fortnite pros now make the official switch, or some Fortnite pros at least give it a try. We are now seeing others extending that list. Just this morning, we got Benji Fishy alongside Mongrel now buying their controllers. When it comes to official results, though, we have yet to see those. I actually broke down the first official LAN controller Fortnite player to win an event as well earlier this year, I believe just over a month ago. That was Brezzo. Besides that, though, we look back to World Cup 1. We look back to all the Royales. We look back to Winter Royale. When it comes to official results on LAN, controller players are still far behind that of mouse and keyboard players, but certainly by now, whether it be some sort of meta shift, some sort of awakening, there are now many pro players out there truly considering for FNCS and maybe future other big events to switch from mouse and keyboard to controller. And we got to realize for just a second how crazy that is. Whether you're a League of Legends fan, although that's not really an option. When it comes to cross-platform games, though, maybe that of Rocket League, Counter-Strike, other top games, maybe Call of Duty as well, that have that cross-platform capability, can you imagine your favorite pro or even a top pro player out there switching either or? It's crazy to see these Fortnite kids, how young they are, how adaptable they are, and of course how strong aim assist may be. That's what's playing a factor in them switching completely the devices they use, and we don't see this in any other esport. It's freaking crazy. The list might continue, and I'm going to ask you guys as well, who do you think will switch next? We have the first ever, to my knowledge, what I've reported on, official esports pro, and a pretty good one at that, making the switch from mouse and keyboard to controller. Who's next, and will this list continue to grow as Fortnite hopefully announces future events if coronavirus ever backs off and we get more LAN events and potentially a World Cup #2? Can we see some actual World Cup qualifiers on controller this time around? Crazy, crazy stuff. Hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news here every single day, all day long. If you guys got a story, my DMs are always open. I am going to stay in this office and continue to make videos no matter what happens.